How high can we really build future skyscrapers? Do you know that engineers are literally planning of building structures that are taller than Mount Everest and can even fit up to 25 million people inside the structure? Before we continue to look at these structures, make sure you like this video and subscribe to this channel in the tutorial. You can also let us know in the comment section below this video, how high do you really think we can build future skyscrapers? Let's start off with the current tallest building in the world, the Burj Khalifa, which is located in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Not only is Burj Khalifa the world's tallest building, but it has also broken two other impressive records. Tallest structure previously held by the KVLY TV mast in Blanchard, North Dakota, and tallest freestanding structure previously held by Toronto CN Tower. The Burj Khalifa has a height of 882 meters. This tower was built to bring more tourists to the country. It cost 1.5 billion American dollars to construct this tower, and this skyscraper is mainly used as a residential space, which also include hotel rooms. This incredible Burj Khalifa tower has one of the highest observation deck in the world. After 5 years of constructing this tower, the skyscraper was finished in 2009 and was officially opened to the public in 2010. Because most countries nowadays have placed height restrictions on how high a structure can be, it might be pretty difficult to build higher than what we have today. And because building higher means you will have to spend more money, so there will need to be sufficient funding. But we will see, because this skyscraper race doesn't seem to get slower, and the world may see a new super tall skyscraper soon. With the construction of the Jeddah Tower, which was also designed by Adrian Smith, the architect who designed the Burj Khalifa, its form resembles a spike that will rise to a height of at least 1,000 meters or 3,281 feet, becoming the first structure in the world to surpass the 1 kilometer height mark. With the construction of this Jeddah Tower, we can see the first structure to reach a height of 1 kilometer tall pretty soon. But unfortunately, there are some issues arising with the construction of this Jeddah Tower. In 2017, the project was delayed after some major investors in the building, including Prince Awalin bin Talal, who was imprisoned by the Saudi Arabia government in a corruption scandal. But few months later, the investors were released. Even with their release, there were still problems with the tower. The architect and the engineers are still working with the design and are trying to gather materials which will prevent the building from swaying too much during strong wind forces. And this mega project is trying to dethrone Burj Khalifa. But there are much taller skyscrapers to come. Stay tuned. In 1995, the idea for this Exceed 4000 skyscraper was created by the Taisei Corporation, and this idea was created in order to develop more housing in Japan. Designed by Taisei Construction Corporation as an intelligent building, this futuristic name Exceed 4000 would maintain light, temperature, and air pressure in response to changing external weather conditions. If the skyscraper is going to be built, it is going to have a height of 4 kilometers. That is insane. It will be taller than Mount Fuji in Japan. The other goal for this skyscraper is to create a city inside of a building which will contain shopping malls and grocery stores, so that residents inside the building will never leave. The Taisei Corporation planned to run this skyscraper completely on solar power, although they were not entirely sure on how they could get their hands on so much energy. In order to accommodate for the wide base necessary for such a building, the architect said that this skyscraper will have to be located on the Pacific Ring of Fire. If this skyscraper will be built, then it is going to be the tallest skyscraper in the world. It will also be the most expensive skyscraper in the world, costing a sum of 900 billion American dollars. This building will be made with 3 million tons of steel, which is more than enough to build 300 Eiffel Towers. In 1992, the idea of the Tokyo Tower of Babel came to life. This Tokyo Tower of Babel will have a height of 10 km. With this height, it will even be taller than Mount Everest. This means this tower will not just be the tallest skyscraper, but it will also be the tallest object in the world. In order for this tower to be a reality, architects will need a base of around 4,100 square kilometers. Once this building is completed, it will accommodate up to 30 million people. But because the Japanese economy crashed at the proposed time of construction, the building was never able to be built. Even though if this Tokyo Tower of Babel will be constructed, it was proposed to cost a sum of 306 trillion American dollars. It will also take 150 years for the Tokyo of Babel to be completed. Wow, that seems to be a pretty long time to construct a building. The next concept shows that maybe the sky isn't the limit when it comes to future buildings. The launch loop was first mentioned in the American Astronautical Newsletter by Kate Lofstrom in 1981. This loop will be made up of series of cables which will be connected to the Earth, and this loop will launch objects into space with the use of a magnetic levitation system, which is similar to the way the Shanghai Trans Rapid Train currently operates. In order to reach the area above the atmosphere and back, it will have to be 2,000 km in length with a maximum height of 80 km. This is 8 times taller than where airplanes fly. If this project is successful, it can launch vehicles into space without the need of a rocket. So can you imagine that? Which will create a way for space tourism and exploration. If you are lucky enough to ride the loop, you will travel at a speed of up to 14 km per second. But before this loop can become a reality, there are some research scientists need to conduct. And just 1 year of operation will cost a sum of 10 billion American dollars. Well, the technology to create this loop is still being developed. The magnetic levitation system necessary for this project will be very difficult to create, and researchers will have to find an area to station the launch loop which is not heavily populated in order to start the construction. So, is this really how high we can build? Can we see the first 1 km high building? Can the Earth seed 4,000, Tokyo Tower of Babel, and the launch loop become a reality? Can we get a structure higher than Mount Everest? Let us know in the comment section below this video. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel Tutorial to get more construction videos like this. Don't forget to also click the bell notification icon beside the red subscribe button so that you will be the first to get notified when I upload more of this type of videos. And with that being said, thank you all for watching this video. You all have a good and a wonderful day. God bless you. Bye bye.